friends and viewers who watch my YouTube channel. I don't like to make, and I usually don't make, videos on days like this where there is a lot of pollen outside and where I'm on my period, because I have been having some PPMD or PMDD syndromes. I think it's called PMDD symptoms, but not enough for me to actually be diagnosed with them by a doctor, and that's why I don't bitch and complain about it to anybody. But the symptoms last weeks, and especially during my period, it lasts about 2 to sometimes 3 weeks before my period, and during my period is when it's a whole lot worse. That's why I don't make videos when I'm on my period, even though my period's about over with anyways, and that's why I decided to make a video right now, because hardly any blood's coming out and I don't have aches and pains anywhere or anything like that. I just feel very fatigued and a little moody. That's all. Tomorrow my mom and my brother, or at least one, which would probably be my brother Austin, will be home tomorrow. And when they're home, I can't make a video about my target individual experience because they don't take target individuals seriously. And I would rather make this video today than wait 2 days from now or 3 days from now to make it in order to get it out of the way. Even if I don't feel 100% okay, I should make it if I at least feel 85% okay or 90% okay, which is what I feel around the percentage range. If you want to categorize feeling good or feeling healthy as a percentage, I feel 85 to 90% okay right now. Even though it's not 100% okay, which is what I like it to be when I make videos, but life isn't always right, and life is hard. My throat's a little bit dry because of how dry and hot it is outside. I'm drinking cherry juice because it's an antioxidant that helps with pain. That's what I drink whenever I'm on my period. I drink cherry juice, elderberry juice, or pineapple juice because they all are good for pain. And one is very good for immunity, which is the elderberry. I have been harassed by my perps with V2K, synthetic telepathy, and they put images in my head and all kinds of stuff last night. They made me have dreams of doing shit I don't usually do, and it was horrible. I'm getting sick and tired of this. I'm getting sick and tired of them harassing me and attacking me more when I'm on my period. And I don't care if this is inappropriate for me to talk about my period. A lot of women talk about periods on YouTube, and give advice and stuff. I don't know why people say it's bad for Savannah to talk about women's issues on social media. I should have the right to talk about whatever I want to talk about. And I think the reason for why some of my friends don't like it when I talk about my period is because they are Christians, and Christians demonize anything that has to do with blood, and they also demonize femininity. Therefore, they're going to demonize a woman's period because it involves both. I hope that that's not my mother, my brother home already. Fuck, they usually get home later than this. Plus, the sunlight being bright is making it feel earlier than it actually is. No, that's not them. I don't see anybody in the driveway. The dogs are getting worked up over nothing. Damn mutts. I took one of the dogs outside today twice, and she still peed in the house twice a day. I thought she was only going to pee once in the house. But no, evidently I need to take her out 3 times a day. But it was hard to do because I felt like shit today, especially early in the morning. And also I was being harassed today. Then I had to do some chores as well. I also been busy keeping the cats away from the dogs because Maggie, my mom's little bitch, she keeps attacking the cats. And I don't want her to wind up killing the cats because she's a pit bull, a very big dog, and a dog bred by thugs and crony capitalists to act as guard dogs to kill their enemies. And they're so aggressive that they don't just kill intruders, they kill their own owners as well. I don't like dogs for the same reason that the YouTube channel I Hate Dogs, why he says he hates dogs, and K and Unofficial, that YouTube channel, they say it too. This black man who owns his YouTube channel I Hate Dogs says that there is more deaths that happen, domestic violence that happens, that causes people to die by dogs. Domestic household dogs kill more people than guns do every year. And he says it's in the millions. He also says that big dog breeds and dog breeds bred for their violence, like pit bulls, are number ones. Dogs that do the killing, and most of the deaths are pregnant women, and children. That also means that dogs are more likely to kill little dogs and kill cats and other pets in the house as well. I don't just hate dogs because they're violent. I also hate it because they're disgusting. They eat their own shit and piss. They get parasites like ticks everywhere. They also have cyanobacteria and a lot of diseases in their mouths and feces and stuff that make people get sick and die, and they make other pets get sick and die. And that's because dogs don't have enough neural synapses and brain cells, neurons, to hold in enough intelligence and consciousness to keep themselves clean, because they don't have the intelligence to know hygiene, to tell when they're dirty and what they need to do to keep themselves clean. That's why dogs are the way they are. Cats, believe it or not, even though they're a smaller animal than a dog is and have smaller heads, they have more neurons in their smaller brains and heads than a dog has in their big lump of dumb shit. And also, cats have more muscle complexity, which is why they have fast reflexes than dogs as well. Cats are superior to dogs in just surviving in general, not just as pets. And if it can't survive on its own and be good at surviving, it's not going to be a good pet. You can't even use it to kill without it killing you, or if it gets, or it will just get killed, even if it did kill something. That's how hard it is to hunt with any animal. You got to understand that animals are not as intelligent as us humans, or as an extraterrestrial. They're not sentient life forms. And some animals are harder to train than others. And also, this is how we human beings are. There's some human beings that are stupider than others and smarter than others. And when you're a soldier on the battlefield or a hunter who has to hunt his own food in order to survive, you got to make sure you only kill what you need to kill and don't get yourself killed in the process. And many of us humans, when we try to take responsibility and not use an animal as a proxy and go out there and kill our own food without a dog helping us, we just completely fuck it up. And we do it not because there is an animal helping us kill another animal or another person. It's because we really shouldn't be the one doing that. That somebody else should be doing that for us, because evidently we're too incompetent to do that ourselves. Some of us are. I don't even like to have pets. And I'm sick and tired of every time I have a pet cat, my pet cats get destroyed and messed up by my mom's dogs. My mom's dogs destroyed both my mom's cat's ears. He's got a permanent place in his ear that's been torn up. And they also destroyed one of my own kitty cat's ear as well. I hate living with my mom, which is why I hate having cats as pets, because I can't keep the cats away from the dogs and the dogs away from the cats. I can't segregate them to protect my cats from the dogs. I also hated that my cats act like dogs and it's causing them to get hurt, and it's also causing me to be disgusted by my own cats as well, because I hate cats who have been around dogs too much all their lives and been raised up by dogs. They have passive aggressive disorder as animals, especially animals of a particular species. They get destroyed by the dogs, and they tend not to have as good hygiene as cats that have always stayed around dogs in their life. I dislike it when cats and dogs are friends together, because I know that's a temporary setup, because that's what it is. The cat's setting itself up to get real messed up by the damn dog. Dogs and cats are not meant to be friends. They have opposite personalities as species. Dogs are stupid, violent, aggressive. And they act like oversized rodents, while cats are intelligent, violent, aggressive, and they're not parasitic and predatory as dogs are. They have hygiene and they kill rodents. I dislike that. I don't care how you guys think about dogs. I have the right to say whatever I want to say on my YouTube channel, just like I hate dogs, and KN Official has the right to talk about how dangerous dogs are, and how they hate dogs, and why they hate dogs. And when I'm on my period, I get attacked more, and I think the frequencies that they have been hitting me for 13 plus years as a targeted individual has been causing me to have hormonal problems and chemical imbalances in my brain and body, and also causing me to have frequency energy imbalances between my divine feminine aspects and vibrations of my body and the other, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, are not in harmony, because everything that's going on with me is not harmony. It's chaos and it's horrible. What they're doing to me is fucking horrible. I feel like there's a civil war going on in my head and body. It's what Dr. Robert Malone talks about with the 5th generational warfare shit. And this mind war that's going on. Women and men are fucked up emotionally and hormonally because of the frequencies and the chemtrails and shit. Right now I'm being hit. They're making me have fatigue, and I know it's not my period because this just started right now as I got 15 minutes into making this video. I'm being attacked. My heart feels like it's racing. I have fatigue problems. My throat and stuff feels kind of strained and heavy, and I kind of feel like I'm having a little bit of breathing problems, and I have a headache, and my back is hurting me. I feel like shit, and this always happens when I'm on my period. I just feel like shit, especially when I'm being attacked. And I hate being a female target individual because I hate the emotions. I hate feeling shit, especially when I'm on my period and have PMS symptoms. I hate it that they get to my hamstrings and making me feel crappy with the frequencies that they're hitting me with. Why the fuck am I tired? I wasn't tired all damn day. Maybe if I drink something, maybe I'll feel better. And it just feels very uncomfortable. Everything just feels so uncomfortable. And this not only happens when I'm on my period, it happens when I make YouTube videos. When I try to make videos and do anything to socialize, and it's very important They attack me and make me feel like shit. And I can hardly keep my eyes open right now. It feels like somebody's forcing me to go to sleep. My mom and brother are probably going to be getting home anyways. And that means that at least get 25 minutes into this YouTube video that I am going to make. And then I'm going to call it a day because my mom and brother are going to be home. And anybody that wonders why my mom and my brother won't let me talk to you, go watch some other videos of mine that I made. Basically, it goes like this. My mom's a narcissist. She has narcissistic personality disorder, and I mean actual mental disorder, not some cute narcissism that happens here or there. And she has borderline personality disorder. Then I think she might be psychopathic because she destroys my things. And she doesn't ask questions before she does something. Which I find that not just a stupid thing that my mom does, but a psychopathic thing that she does as well. Now, my mom thinks that I'm a conspiracy theorist, not a job. She's even called me a conspiracy theorist when I was a teenager and took me to a psychiatrist that was an old geezer that cussed at me, talked down to me. I think that's the end right now. I don't feel good anyways. Talk to you later. Take care. And have a good evening. Because I just heard them slam the car door and they probably might be a little bit bitchy and moody from work. From what I hear.